ladies, welcome back to this channel. I'm Yanka, the excellent wife and mom, and I am so glad that you are here. So in this video, I'm going to talk about just kind of going with the flow as a homeschool parent or an unschooler. As we are unschoolers, we just got back from the park where the kids are sledding. So I said, well, I have a little time. Let me go ahead and make a quick video because it's the last day of the month and just kind of fill you in on what we did and just how I kind of go with it. So at the beginning of the month, we came back north. So we were at our vacation home. So we came back north and we're here for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, somewhere between a week and a half, 2 weeks. And so, and then from there, we went down to Florida, was there for about 4 or 5 days. And then we came back here. So we were in 3 different places. Like, how do you school doing, going from place to place to place? Well, we have a flow, you know, and I have things in place that we do when we're, stationary and we're in place. And so, like, we've been here this past week. So, what has homeschool looked like for us? Well, it's, the kids have a schedule. They know, okay, when I get up, I do my hygiene, I clean my room, do my chores. And their chores include not only getting a room together, but, the boys taking out the garbage, vacuuming the hallway, vacuuming the stairs, cleaning up behind yourself. So those things are established. After that, getting dressed, getting ready for the day, coming downstairs. And then as I'm making breakfast, each kid reads to me. So they take turns reading. Everybody reads for somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes. And so we go from that. And then we go into their usually reading and their writing. So everybody has their individual assignments. We do read the Bible together, but it doesn't have to happen at like a certain time. We'll get, because like I said, everybody, they're reading. I'm getting things going in the morning. So sometimes we read the Bible first thing in the morning. Sometimes it happens right before bedtime, and then it happens in the school day. So, but it's going to happen. That's one thing that's going to happen. So they work on their individual stuff, and then we'll do some group stuff. We'll have lunch. We'll go outside to play. And so that's kind of our flow. And then, like, when we're on those days where we have to travel, of course, that looks different. And I don't try to force, I'm not the mom who goes, right, okay, what's this? I mean, it's fun to do that sometimes. Like, we have those cards that I showed you guys in the video. Well, I will ask questions if we're just, if they're kind of not engaged with anything. So it kind of makes it fun. But for the most part, that's kind of a free day. They can play their games. They have their tablets and phones with them anyway. So they can do that if we're at the airport or we're in the Uber, we're driving. So that's kind of how that goes. And then, like, if we're in another place, like when we're in Florida, I don't try to homeschool. It's more about the experience, taking in things. We'll go walking. It depends on where we are. We might go to a museum, or we'll just in a new place and just enjoying the place. Having fun. I'm not trying to point out subjects. Maybe when I get home later, then I can look, okay, this is, we learned this here. But just really experiential learning as far as that. And so that's kind of what it looks like, or how it goes when we're going from place to place to place. And like I said in a video, maybe a couple months ago, when we're at the vacation home, it's a little bit different from here because I want it to be different. When we're there, we're a little more relaxed. So school does not start in the morning. That's usually in the evening after we've done the things we wanted to do, laid around, relaxed. We've gone out and played, and we've, gone different places wherever we go and whatever we do. And then in the evening, when everybody's kind of settled, did everything, then it's just a different flow. And it's enjoyable. I feel they're a little bit more just relaxing, just into things, they're ready to actually learn stuff. And then the learning is a little bit different from here because we are doing a little bit more puzzles and, watching videos and things like that. Whereas when we are away, we'll come back and then write about what we learn or something like that. So we'll, it'll tie in somehow. And so that's kind of how you go with the flow. So I want it to be an enjoyable experience, not only for my children and my husband, but myself as well. So if you go around typing things have to go this way, it'll just, and I try to not be stressed as much as I can. So, but this month, So that's kind of how you just go with the flow. Don't try to force anything to happen. And you guys know I'm like more eclectic, so we don't have like one curriculum. Right now, we're using probably about 3 or 4 different companies, and each child something different. So it works for us. And I used to bring some things back and forth, but I don't do that. I have some things down at the vacation home, different things here. And then, like I said, when we're traveling, they can take the electronic devices, and we have Starfall and ABC. Yeah. And then, what other games they can find, that's absolutely fine with me. And then my little cards and things that I have, just kind of keep them active and engaged. And like really, when we go away, it's more review than anything, because I want to make sure that they have the concepts down. So that's kind of like what we did this past month. We've went to the different places. We've been home this week. Today is what, Wednesday? Feels like a whole week already, but yeah, we've been here and doing our stuff. We went to art class at their library on Monday, so the girls love going art. And then maybe the week before that, whatever week that was, they went to the art class at the art museum, and that's a little more involved, where they get the history of different artists and stuff, and they like study a specific artist. So this month it was Van Gogh, and they did, since his Sunflowers is one of the more popular of his works, they got to do that and learn more about him. So they actually really, really loved it. That was fun. They enjoyed, all my kids enjoyed the art classes at the museum. And then just the girls go to the one at the library. Because like I said, they're just like doing little arts and crafts type things. And the boys like, I'm good. And so, and then the boys are still attending Tween Club. I told you guys that, each month they go to Tween Club. So that's pretty much their outside activities that they're doing for now. And then at home, when I finish putting this video together, what we did this month, you'll see we have an electric guitar, acoustic guitar, the keyboard, drums, and bells. So we will go down at any time, and like that's they're not forced to do anything, but they kind of go down on their own will and work on the things that they want to work on, and they, play their own music. And I do have the music books there, and we'll do something together at times. And at times they just go down there on their own and play whatever instrument they want to. So you'll see that. Then of course we went sledding. They had not been to the park like all month. I had not realized that we would go around the neighborhood, and we'll go outside and play in the backyard and all that. But haven't been to the park, so that's where we went today, and they got the sled, which we hadn't done in a while. So that was actually very fun. And so I think that's all I have, ladies. We primarily do reading, writing, and math daily, and that takes us about 2.5, maybe 3 hours, depends, after working with everyone, because I do like to give them each individual attention. And I'll actually review their work and go through, if they got something wrong, we'll go through it and work with it. But like I said, I'm always looking, did you grasp this concept? And sometimes we pull back and work on this a little bit longer. But, I have one of my kids, she runs, she, just runs through her work, and she gets it. She grabs concepts real quickly. So she kind of has her freedom to just go. My boys, some things like their math, they'll go, and then other things they need, I have to push them a little bit more, like language arts. That's not their favorite, but they do it, and we check it, and they read. So they're reading daily. They enjoy reading to me, but and then after that, they have to write about something they took from a story, something that they learned. So that's part of their daily assignment, as well as they have this language arts books that they do, and reading, math, language arts, and Bible. And then we'll do science together usually, and we'll do social studies together usually. And of course, PE, math, and all that other stuff. So, so in the beginning, like I talked about, going with the flow, just, go with it and make sure you enjoy it. Cause I find that I'm really enjoying homeschooling so much, or unschooling with my kids. I enjoy it so much. Just, watching them learn, just being there alongside of them. And just like we were reading Well, I wasn't reading. My son was reading the other day, and then everybody like kind of came in and listened. The story was so funny. So I enjoy moments like that. Just the little one, she's working on something. All the other ones have passed through, so they know kind of where she is, and they're helping her. So I enjoy them helping each other, and I'm actually a little less involved because I can be off doing something kind of on my own, but they kind of know what to do. And if they don't know what to do or if they run into a problem, I'm there, or their father is there, because usually my husband is somewhere around or he's in and out, and he'll, pop in whenever they need, help. Hey, like my son asked today, Papa, can you come? They were playing Jenga at the table. Someone were doing their work. He was done. So can you play Jenga with me? Papa came and played Jenga with him. So I just really enjoy just the family unit, everybody being together, doing things together, and school happening as a part of life as opposed to in a vacuum. So anyway, ladies, I hope somewhere in this you got some helpful information. My whole message to you is do not be stressed about anything. Go with the flow. And if you need to take a step back, do it. But you have to find what works for your homeschool. Every homeschool will look different. Every unschooling, it'll look different. But find what works for you. So anyway, God bless. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye.